JB Morrow, go and get your bag.
Hey you guys, I'm gonna show you how I make my smothered okra with sausage and chicken wings. So you're gonna start off with butter. And this you can do it the way you want to do it. You don't have to do it the way I want to do it or how I cook it. But I start off with butter and some frozen onions and bell peppers. That's because I don't feel like cutting it up myself, but I already got it chopped already. You know, some people just like to use the fresh ingredients, but I don't care. Anyway, so as y'all see, I am smothering it. Well, not really smothering down. I'm browning my onions and bell peppers, and then I'm gonna brown the okra. It was already cut and cleaned. So I'm gonna just brown it down a little bit, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep stirring it because it does stick. I'm gonna add some Creole seasoning, which is Tony Sassery. It's not the regular one because the regular one is salty, but that is called the more spice Tony Sassery's, and I find it's way better than the original. Okay, so I season it. You season it to your taste. I'm gonna season it to my taste. You know what I'm saying? It's not a wrong way of cooking smothered okra. It's basically how we do it in Louisiana. We cook the slime out. You know, so I'm just cooking the slime out. I actually use butter because that's my preference. But and I use like about three or spoons of oil cooking oil. I pour it in there so it won't stick to the bottom, you know, because the slime make it stick. But you gotta constantly as you see in the spoon I have oil. You gotta constantly stir it because it will stick. Another process, a way of, this is the easy, well, this is not really the easy process, because the easy way is you can put it in the oven and just keep stirring it as well. The When you put it in the oven, it takes out the slime fast. But what's easy for me when I'm smothering on the stove, I add tomato sauce. Tomato sauce cuts the slime for me, and it cooks faster for me. But right now I'm adding sausage, and it's the skinless sausage. That you can add any sausage that you prefer, but I prefer skinless sausage. I normally would add jumbo shrimp in it as well, but I would add it closer to the end when it's after, you know, it had been cooked a good bit. But I can't do it because my son is allergic to seafood, so I left out the shrimp. But it is optional. You can do jumbo shrimp, you can do dry shrimp, or whatever to your preference you want to put in there. Smoked meat, whatever you want to put in your okra, you can do that. So I'm just constantly just stirring, just making sure that it don't stick, and that way it also pull the oil from the sausage that's gonna help for it not to burn. The okra, I mean, it's awesome. A lot of people, when they cook it, they don't put tomato sauce in there because they don't like tomato sauce in there. I don't like cooked tomatoes, but I use the tomato sauce because, like I said, it takes the slime out of it. So, so yeah, like I said, a lot of people don't put tomato sauce in there, but I find that I love tomato sauce. And as you can see, when I do put my tomato sauce in there, I also add sugar. If I add sugar to my tomato sauce, anything that I cook with tomato sauce, because I have acid reflux. And not only that, I cook with sugar because sugar, I went to culinary school. So one little secret that the chef always did tell me, he told me that when you're seasoning your food and you add sugar with your seasoning, it balances your flavor. So I always did that ever since then, and I find that it actually does. So it the food is not sweet at all. To be honest, it's not sweet. It just give it a more enhanced flavor. Um, but actually, it was delicious. You guys, y'all need to try it. So basically what I'm doing, I'm just stirring everything in. I added the chicken wings. Just stirring. It's not a right or wrong way to smother okra. So guess what? Y'all don't come for me. Just know that I cook it the way I cook it. And that's my preference. So y'all cook it the way y'all cook it, and that's totally fine with me. Cause guess what? We eat our food over here, so you gotta be the one to eat your food. So if you want to cook it the way you want to cook it, that is fine. It's not a right or wrong way to cook your food. So just don't let nobody tell you, oh, that's how you supposed. No, that's not. You do it the way you want. It's still gonna cook regardless. So basically what I'm doing is I'm just, stirring it in, and I just continue stirring. I keep stirring. um I'm gonna soon add the tomato sauce, but I just want to brown it a little more. And actually, you can brown it more than what it was. You see, it still got slime in it. You're trying to cook all the slime out. But if you want to do it the short way, like me, I make my job and what I do easy for me. I go ahead and I'll brown it till my meat get a little darker and stuff, and then I'm gonna add my tomato sauce. Like, it's like soon as you gonna add the tomato sauce, it gonna like literally take the slime out after you done stirred it about 10 times. But y'all stay tuned. Okay, I'm about to add the tomato sauce. I only add 2 little cans of tomato sauce, and then I'm going to, stir it in. Make sure it's stirred in well, is well combined, and then I'll season a little more to my tasting, and my family's tasting. You can season however you want. You can add garlic powder, you can add onion powder, anything that you want that you prefer in your food, you can add. That's why I add my sugar, because like I said, I have acid reflux real bad, and I also cook with sugar. But my food do not be sweet. Again, let me rephrase that, like, let y'all know, just because y'all see me add sugar, that don't mean that my food be sweet. Okay? All right. It's well seasoned, trust me. And I add a little can of water, so that way it can, smother down. And as you're gonna see me keep stirring it in, and then I'm gonna let it cook for a little while. And then you gonna notice that when I show you on the spoon that the slime is gone, that's how you know you on the right track. Okay, after I didn't let it cook down some, y'all, and stirred it, I'm tasting it to make sure that it, it's seasoned, well seasoned. I'll just keep stirring, and after that it will be done. I'll serve it on a bed of rice. So basically I'm showing you that it's don't have no slime in it. It's nothing, you see. So basically what I'm gonna do after this, I'm gonna serve it on a bed of rice. And it's done, you guys. See you later.